The elegant restaurant was bustling with activity, waiters zipping between tables and the soft clinking of glasses filling the air. Among the staff was Jake, a young waiter with dreams far bigger than his job. Jake worked hard, always aiming to provide the best service possible. He treated every guest with respect and care, no matter who they were. One day, a quiet and unassuming young boy entered the restaurant. He seemed out of place, dressed casually in jeans and a hoodie, looking around as if unsure where to go. Jake noticed him immediately, sensing the boy's discomfort. He approached with a warm smile. "Hi there," Jake said kindly. "Are you here alone? Would you like a table?" The boy nodded, hesitantly. "Yes, please. Just something quiet." Jake led him to a corner table, away from the noise, and handed him a menu. "Take your time. Let me know if you need anything," he said before walking away to give the boy some space. As Jake worked, he couldn't help but notice how out of place the boy seemed. Other waiters and even some guests were casting curious glances in his direction. Jake overheard a few whispers. "Isn't that Barron Trump?" someone muttered. "What's he doing here by himself?" Jake's heart sank. He knew who Barron Trump was, but didn't think much of it. To him, the boy was just another guest who deserved respect and good service. As the evening went on, Barron remained quiet, barely touching the food Jake had brought him. Jake decided to check in. "Is everything okay? Not hungry?" he asked, genuinely concerned. Barron looked up, his eyes betraying a hint of sadness. "I'm okay. Just had a rough day." Jake didn't press further. Instead, he nodded. "Well, if there's anything I can do to make your day better, just let me know." Barron gave a small smile. "Thanks. You're really nice." Jake continued to serve Barron throughout the evening, ensuring he felt comfortable and respected. However, not everyone in the restaurant shared Jake's kindness. The manager, a sharp and demanding man named Mr. Collins, had been watching the interaction from afar. He didn't like the attention Barron was drawing to the restaurant. To him, having someone so high profile could create unnecessary complications. When Jake went to the kitchen to check on an order, Mr. Collins confronted him. "Why are you spending so much time on that table?" he snapped. "Do you even know who that is?" Jake frowned. "Yes, sir. It's Barron Trump. He's just a kid, and he seems upset. I'm trying to make him feel welcome." Mr. Collins scoffed. "We don't need that kind of attention here. Just serve him quickly and make sure he leaves without causing a scene." Jake was taken aback by the manager's cold attitude. "With all due respect, he's a guest like anyone else. I'm just doing my job." Mr. Collins's face hardened. "If you can't follow instructions, Jake, you don't belong here." Jake was stunned, but didn't respond. He returned to his duties, continuing to treat Barron with the same kindness as before. By the end of the night, Barron quietly thanked Jake and left the restaurant. But the next morning, Jake was called into Mr. Collins's office. "You're fired," the manager said bluntly. "What? Why?" Jake asked, shocked. "For ignoring my instructions and giving that boy too much attention. This isn't a charity, Jake," Mr. Collins replied. Jake couldn't believe it. He packed his things and left, his heart heavy but his conscience clear. He knew he'd done the right thing. The following day, as Jake sat at home wondering how he'd pay his bills, his phone rang. The number was unknown, but something urged him to answer. "Hello?" Jake said hesitantly. "Hello, is this Jake?" A deep, familiar voice asked. "Yes, this is Jake. Who's this?" "This is Donald Trump." Jake froze, thinking it had to be a prank. Sure it is," he said, not hiding his skepticism. "No, really," the voice continued, chuckling slightly. "I'm calling because my son Barron, Jake told me about what happened at the restaurant. I wanted to thank you for treating him with kindness and respect. Jake was speechless. It's really you? Yes, it's really me, Trump said. Barron had a rough day, and your kindness made a big difference to him. He told me you were fired because of it. Is that true? Jake hesitated, but decided to be honest. Yes, sir. My manager didn't like that I spent extra time helping Barron. There was a pause before Trump spoke again. That's unacceptable. No one should lose their job for doing the right thing. Tell me, Jake, what are your plans now? I'm not sure, Jake admitted. I'll probably look for another job. Well, Trump said, how about this? I have a position open at one of my properties. It's yours if you want it. Jake's jaw dropped. Are you serious? Completely, Trump replied. We need more people like you, people who treat others with kindness, no matter who they are. What do you say? Tears welled up in Jake's eyes. I don't know what to say. Thank you, Mr. Trump. I'd be honored. The conversation ended with Trump's team arranging the details. Within days, Jake found himself in a new role, working at one of Trump's luxury hotels. The job paid better, offered better benefits, and gave him a fresh start. News of the story spread, and people across the country applauded Jake's integrity and Trump's unexpected act of generosity. Jake's story became a symbol of how simple acts of kindness can lead to extraordinary outcomes. What would you have done in Jake's shoes? Do you think he made the right choice? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories that inspire and surprise. Stay tuned for our next video. It's one you won't want to miss.